the purple cord. This is Lady Angela, and I've been owing you all a altar tour video, and I was doing some upkeep, cleaning, and rearranging of my altar area in my home over this weekend, and I was going to give you guys a complete walkthrough video. So I've been working a lot with the goddess Lakshmi, and so that was the motivation, plus dusting, redoing everything. I'm going to step back so you can see this area I'm working in. This is the left area of my home. You see I got that big monstrosity of a cooler there in the wall I have to work around. But I do what I can. The focus of my working area, of course, is for prosperity, abundance, happiness, and wealth in my life, in my home, and in my family. And to all of those in the Order of the Purple Cord, too. So, I'm going to zoom in here and I'm going to show you guys all about it. So, I've been making, over in this corner, what I have a butterfly hanging there for transformation, positivity, beauty, little dangly thing hanging there. Here, I've been making a lot of wands lately. That's what you see in that pot. In that pot, I just needed something to put my wands in over here. And that big giant pot, it's kind of like a tamale pot. It's a cauldron. A lot of people might not realize it, but these big cooking pots, they're cauldrons. So I have it over there in the corner with that, and wands are in that. There's a little treasure box I use for gift offerings and blessings to a spirit guide of mine in that. Because this is a because this is a prosperity-focused altar, of course, because that's what you want in your life. You want to be happy. You want to prosper. You want to have abundance. It's a lot of these symbols and stuff. That's why I use those. In this area, you want to put the best of your best stuff, like your jewelry and stuff, and crowns. I have a lot of jewelry that are crowns. Aren't these gorgeous? And so this is the area that I put them. And I like that I put them on this curtain, because as the sunlight comes through, it makes them glisten. And instead of sitting in a jewelry box all the time, they're right here on display where I can enjoy them all the time. So I have a lot of these jewels, crown jewels, hooked to the curtain here. And then above it, dangling, I have different things. I have their little ornament. Here's some. A lot of these things I got as gifts. So it also shows gratitude. It shows love, it shows friendship, shows relationships, caring. All these things are part of abundance and prosperity and happiness in your life. These things are featured here. And anything that blinks, is this neat? As a gift to the Libra. I'd say it's more than just a pendant. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's wonderful here. This little box here, another place that I put blessings and honors to. These little treasure box deals, I'll tell you what came with them here in a minute, but they worked out perfectly because inside I've used them to, let's see here, I put inside of them, let's try and get you guys the light here. Ooh, there's crystals in there, basically. Little crystals and doodads in this one. Looks like little treasure boxes. This one has a lot more little crystals in it. That has a lot more crystals in it. There's this items there. That's on top of my cooler here. Make use of that little area. Do the best with what you can, you know. There's there. More crown jewels that I just love hanging up here on the curtain because the sunlight reflects through them and makes them sparkle and bling. Crystal earrings. Here's an amber pendant on a necklace. Has 3 different types of amber in it. I love it. Here's some more pendulums. This is my Isis pendulum I use whenever I'm using my pendulum to divine with Isis. This stone right here is a blue sandstone, which reminds me of the black inky universe with all the stars sparkling in it. I love it. a red jasper pendulum, opal pendulum, a pentacle on a crystal. Up here top of the curtain is a little Jupiter Mojo Bag I made a while back, and I hung it up here because this is a wealth, prosperity, abundance altar. So Jupiter, he's got a star part in our show here. Here's a lovely Avon locket I love. It opens up. You put things inside, or bits of paper with oil on them, or a spell, or all sorts of things with the locket. Over here on the wall, I love opals. Here's some opalite earrings I hang up when I'm not wearing. An opal necklace. Another opal necklace. Purple hair hanging in the corner there. Let's see. Let's get back a bit. So I showed you the top of my cooler there. I showed you up here. So going down. Here's the neatest little cabinet. I sell these on my website at rarewickedspells.com. It's a 3-drawer cabinet. I just love it. So it's over here. Now right here, I hung the best scarf I had. I had this wonderful silk scarf that's just beautiful, and I hung it across the shelf here that runs underneath my cooler. And that's what I've used to place all my stuff in. At the far left end of my trailer house I live in here. So I'm putting the best of my best items here that make me feel joy, that draw the energy of prosperity, happiness, abundance, blessings, divine blessings. So on it I have 3 of my quartz crystals on there. Here's a vintage pen. It's a rose. It's just gorgeous. This is an old frame I picked up at a yard sale, and I printed a picture and I placed it in it. It has the goddess Lakshmi, and above her the god Ganesha. I loved it because they're stacked on top of each other in that picture, and it was just perfect for that frame. So I have that there. I have in front of there is a little clay. I made this, my son got a pottery wheel for Christmas, and I made this little dish out of it. And the dish, put pennies on the bottom for legs. In the bottom I painted, I'm gonna hold my phone still here. Take these stones out so you can see. I painted the rune Fehu around the sides and in the bottom also. Another copper penny there. And a little earrings, a little dollar sign. Also, I have some lodestones in there. Green lodestones with some gold lodestone food. And I also put 2 bloodstones in there. So that's that. The goddess Ganesh, or not Ganesh, actually she loves pink, you know, and the lotuses, and so these tea light salt stone deals, they're so pretty and pink. It just worked out really nice here and honors the goddess Lakshmi. Got some quartz crystals poking out of it. One of my favorite labradorite wands. In the evening, whenever I do my mantra to Lakshmi, I hold this in my hand. It helps me to channel and make connections with deity. It strengthens my connection. Woo! Here I have a little deal. It has a couple bottles with some citrine crystals in it. A couple real skeleton keys there for unlocking the way, pathways to opportunity, success, prosperity. I have a labradorite stone and a little tiny quartz crystal ball there. Here I have a jar with some of my Van oil in it, and on top is a little Buddha. In this corner I have 3 money attracting dishes. Inside each one I place things like that attract abundance, or that represent abundance and wealth and prosperity. So in them I put stones, jewelry, beads, herbs, different things that represent to me abundance, prosperity, wealth, joy. Inside each one I have the best of my best. I have some keys in there. I love skeleton keys. Whoops, Here's a moon. I taped that up there so it would stay. Oh, the earrings fell in. That's a fake diamond ring. Whoop. It's not a real diamond ring, but when I see it along with these earrings are just QZ. Gee whizzard. Well, anyhow, when it's in there with these, it blings all over the place. I'll have to fix this after I'm done making the video. So I have keys, I have some rocks, crystals, labradorite. This one the same thing. I have some pearls, labradorite, keys, different things. Over here the same thing. That's what's in these dishes. I put my 2 favorite selenite crystal hunks over there. Let's see, up here on the wall is another wonderful vintage Libra pendant. It's more than just a pendant, though. I'm struggling with a very special word of what these 2 big, large coins mean to me. I just love them. So they're over here, my Wealth, Prosperity, Abundance altar. Another crown jewel, one of my best ones. A picture of Lakshmi on the left, Ganesha on the right. There's a picture of Ganesha. I love this picture of Lakshmi. Over here's a lamp that doesn't work, but from it I've hung some special things. I have my purple cord that I wear when I do ritual or say my mantra. It helps me to connect with the Order of the Purple Cord, which is a mystical Wiccan group. Me and my partner, my bestie, Bob Hickman, Psychic Bob Hickman, he's the high priest. I'm the high priestess of the Order of the Purple Cord. If you want some more information about that, I'll put a link below to his website, robert-hickman.com, where you could contact he or I to get more info or to join. It's free. Wonderful group. We have a lot of fun there. So here's my purple cord. This is what connects us. So it's over here in my power area. All the things you have in your altar, they are charged by just being there with the positive vibrations of deity and the blessings of deity and of your altar. These are all power items for me. This is a fake gold necklace, but it looks really pretty. So I have it over here too, because when I see it mentally, I think bling, I think wealth, positivity, abundance. I have some these here. Jeez. Now I'm doing a video, the name of them ain't coming to mind, but they're good. They're blessings of the Virgin Mary, of Christianity, the blessings. Here I have a rosary. It's another one of my very special items. Down below is where I actually, if I was going to do spell work, this is where I would do it. Oh, please go back so you got some light. I did a video before about my black trunk. I have that sitting here in the corner underneath all of that. If I was going to do a ritual, I would clear it off. That's where I would do it. I'd sit on the floor here and do the ritual. Put on it for now. In the corner there is a really pretty purple vase. Isn't it gorgeous? Represents wealth, positivity, abundance. There's a little container I keep some of my special crystals in. Now this is cool. This is some special oil I made for wealth, abundance, positivity. I didn't just use like herbs or scents that textbook-wise represent wealth. I chose a signature scent that to me represents happiness and the achieval of that goal of positivity, of abundance, of wealth, prosperity. And so in it, I put a mixture of a little bit of vinegar, grape seed oil, and then I used the essential oil of 3 herbs. I used coriander, which I love, grape oil, and also pomegranate oil. It smells amazing. I tied on it ribbons with keys. Inside it, I have put, let's see, there's a quartz crystal, there's a little jade bead, there's a twin citrine crystal point, and there's also a gold looking 4-leaf clover charm. So those are all in it. This is what I use to anoint myself, anoint my candle when I'm burning it. Each evening doing my mantra, I cleanse my ritual tools before I put them over here with it. That's my special altar oil. Here is a green candle I burn. picked it up at Walmart. It was probably about, geez, this tall at first. It smells like bamboo, which again is wealth, money, prosperity. And when I'm going to do ritual, I actually take the cork out of the oil there, because it's all got the anointing oil on it, and I'll just rub it around this and then light it. I inscribed on it when it was large different symbols to represent wealth, prosperity, blessings from the goddess. Another picture. Just the words of the mantras I say. It's here. Kind of indiscreet under the shelf, you know, but it's right there when I sit on the floor do my mantra. It's right there. Over here here's a altar bell. And I put that little flower on it because it kind of looks like a lotus. Now, which again is for Lakshmi. Here's that great big giant moonstone ring fell out of that bowl earlier. I have my athame here. I have my wand here that I use. Now, this is the key. This is my money jar. I made this. Now, when you have a wealth altar and you make your money jar, you fill it with things that will attract abundance and wealth. Put different things in it. Let's see. I put herbs that also are included in the scent of that oil I made. And that's some other things. It's a really wonderful herbal blend. Different crystals and stones to draw wealth, prosperity, abundance. There's some lapis beads, a red quartz crystal to put some fire energy in it. There's some bloodstones in there. There's 3 kind of flat stones I found outside. I put the good fortune rune on. Those paper deals folded up are 2 checks for abundance that I wrote to me and my family. So I folded them up, put them in there. I had some green ribbon I wrapped around the top. And made it curly. You know how you do it with a knife. Made it curly, tied it around the top. I made this little spell bottle. It has like some little beads in it. They look like money. A pentacle, a jade bead. So that's hanging on the front. To the lid, I took one of my Mojo bags. It was green with gold accents. Kind of cut it. I used that to cover the top. Then I have a jade turtle there. I have another key there. What you do is you not only fill it with things that will draw wealth energy to you. Each night when you visualize, you want to hold it. You want to visualize your life having already received that blessing. Your life is going good now. All your financial troubles are in order. You have abundance, prosperity, happiness. You visualize this intensely, and you force that happy vision into the bottle. You breathe into it once, you seal it, and that's that. Now it contains a bit of my living essence, of that energy, because energy doesn't go away. It just moves around, or grows, or retracts, but it never goes away. So that energy is within it. So you have to feed it, and what you do to feed it is doing your mantra every night, because that energy you raise, it builds this, it charges it up to draw that wealth, prosperity, abundance to you. So that's all that. Now I'm going to show you up top here. This is my main altar area. It's up here. Kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can position the light a little better. Okay, up here. This is you. I can't get it right. My main ritual area. I need to dust it, but in the corner I have this amethyst dish. It has Mary on it, little Mary. I have different air things. I have a pin with an angel on it I got for Christmas from my son. It has some different feathers I have standing up in it. It's in the air position. Also, I have this here is a Scorpio. Man, I need to dust up here. It's a Scorpio for my husband. This one here is a Libra for me. In front, I have 2 selenite towers for the Lord and the Lady, the God and the Goddess. I found this humongous, beautiful leaf the other day out. I got out of the truck at the store. There it was. So I grabbed it up. The season right now is Lammas. It's full-blown summertime, and this right here really represented the time right now on the wheel of the year. It's just gorgeous, wonderful earth element to add to my altar. So there's that. Various different crystal points I have positioned all across here. Right here I have my beautiful lady statue. Here I have a lovely, this is my main patron goddess, is Hecate, the queen of witches, keeper of the keys of the crossroads, patron saint. She's within us. She helps us through life. She handles us as we transition from here to the underworld. There's her hounds. I love that statue. So there's her right there in the middle. Next to her is my Lord statue. So there's my statuary in the center. All the crystals shown this side. Over here I have a antler horn, which is representative of the Lord and of Earth. There I have a lovely shell for the west. Up here I have another pink Himalayan tea light deal, and in it I've put some really pretty red and black rooster feathers, tail feathers that I got. And in the fire position, that just screams fire at me, the energy. And as it moves with the wind, it's always stirring the energy there, keeping my altar fresh and no stagnant energy. In front, I have a red sandstone heart, just a little deal I stood it on, which again for fire energy, logs. There we go. Here's a little trick I do. Here's my chalice for water. In it I have a bit of water with a bit of salt that I blessed, made it into holy water. And then I just put a couple drops of blue food coloring in it to make it pop. Scattered about are some petals off of, I have a rose bush outside. It grows the most beautiful hot pink roses. And the very first one of the year is so gorgeous, and I picked it and came in here and I scattered the petals about as an offering to deity. So that is my main altar up top. Okay, that's it guys for today. I owed you all an altar tour video. I hope you liked it. If so, let me know down below in the comments. Like it, favorite it, share it with your friends, subscribe, and also head on over to Spirit Channel so you can check out my bestie, Psychic Bob Hickman. It's super exciting over there. We have videos every single day, all kinds of topics. It'll blow your mind. It's a wonderful place. And thank you for being here. I'll see y'all next time. Blessed be.